everyone, and welcome back to Roulette Rivals 17, where we have now reached round 3. My name is Cabin. As always, you may simply call me Cab. And for today's match, we have two players who, each of them, managed to win round 2. And each of them managed to win round 2 against their respective Russians. I am, of course, talking about, to the left, Ducker, who managed to beat Fly For You in round 2. And to the right, we have Meekah, who managed to beat Skylar, who we actually have in the Twitch chat here. It's very lovely to see you. Of course, these players themselves are very lovely. Ducker, of course, the 6-time RR champion, long-living legend. And Meekah, whilst being a returning player, is a very strong one all the same. And one I owe my casting career to, so to say. I have mentioned it in the past, but it's all thanks to them. It's also thanks to Meekah. Not to mention that 4th place finish in Roulette Rivals 10, and then 5th place in 11, and Championship 2022, and then 9th place in Roulette Rivals World Championship 2023. Really strong plays all around, as we will arrive in Hokkaido in just about 40 seconds. Both of our players in their respective loadout menus. Let's get some audio here, shall we? See how it sounds for both of them. And of course, on Ducker's side, 13 wins and 5 losses for personal best of 4 minutes and 3 seconds. And Meekah having a lifetime performance of 4 wins and 7 losses, but a better personal best, sitting at about 2 minutes and 39 seconds. And now, with only 5 seconds until the spin itself arrives, let's have a look-see at what we get. It is Eric Soders with robot arms as the VIP patient Amos Dexter, and Yuki Yamasaki with Fiberwire as the chef. We are off! Just taking one last sip of water there, as both our players are making their loadouts. Meekah loading in first, and a very quick load at that, my. Awesome PC. Starting off as the chef and immediately going into Amos's suite as the chef. Ducker with a very similar strategy, but instead going past Amos's suite and is going towards Yuki first. So already we have some deviating strategies here. You'll love to see it, you'll love to see it. Let's see. And we will see on Ducker's end, that's the lead pipe. Just waiting for Yuki to move now to make the... Oh, Ducker's got a snail, as we have a restart from Meekah, unfortunately. I couldn't quite catch what happened on Meekah's end. As we now have the guards moving on Ducker's end, Ducker places down the snail, bumps into Yuki, and in but a moment... There we go, they've all fallen down. Ducker gets the clean and... Ducker gets the clean and killily at that. I of course mean Ducker gets the kill and cleanly at that. As Meekah, back to where they once were, calmering the director, might have been what ripped them last time. And we can see here, yeah, look at this. Meekah is going to make this Yuki isolation in time. Drops the cowboy bust in front of her. Oh, but Ducker! No! No! Ducker had calmered, like, Amos at about when they were about to enter the restaurant. Went to go get the disguise, but then got spotted while taking Amos's disguise. That was bloody unfortunate. So with Ducker back on square one, Meekah manages to get the kill, having successfully isolated Yuki. Now just needs to get past the short guard who's waking up the director. Makes the getaway cleanly, but ooh, Meekah wants to get back to Amos's office! Sweet instead of office. as Meekah made through that very, very, very close whoosh from the resort guard. Holy moly. Holy whoosh, as Pac says in the chat. As Ducker gets the kill on Yuki once again. I believe faster than last run as well, so very well done. Just making that shot to distract the director and make it across to Amos Dexter again. Remember, this is where Ducker ripped the last time. We're going to see if Ducker is going to execute a similar strategy, or perhaps with some better... Yeah, look at this. Amos is on the stairs now. Look at that camera shot. Up on the second half of it. Gets the disguise. Keeps green guns. That is the Ducker we all know and love. And a very clean disguise grab at that. All it takes is just one rip, or perhaps even just a mistake on Meekah's end, and Ducker could very easily turn this around. But let's see here. Ducker is waiting for that resort guard outside the kitchen to move, I believe, as Meekah has entered the morgue. Has some good... Oh, yes? Yes, through the lead pipe to distract the morgue doctors, getting them all away. It's excellent. And is now just by the biker disguise here and moving to the security room to most likely knock out his bodyguard. As Ducker has entered the morgue themselves. Oh, this could be really close, actually. Oh my. Near mirror gameplay from both of our players. No! No! No, no, no! Ow! Side KO! Side KO from Ducker's end, as they were just about to knock out that bodyguard in the security room. Oh, no! So now being back to square one. Oh. Now being back to square one, the road seems to be clear for Meekah in Kai's security. No, not the security room. In Kai's server rack? I can't speak. I can't speak after that rip. Bloody heck. Point is, Ducker has gotten the Yuki kill once again. Ducker being the speed little devil that they are. And Meekah has successfully sabotaged Kai. Will activate the robot arms now as we speak. 4 minutes and 12 seconds in-game time with Eric Soders eliminated. Just needs to make the exit now. Let's see here. And Ducker we can see again with the strategy for getting Amos Dexter on the stairs. Meekah moving towards the snow scooter as we speak. Getting a bodyguard disguise on the way, which is very, very fair. Very, very fair and understandable. It should be safe. We had a comment from the chat from Growry if Meekah was going to do the gamer exit. As Meekah makes the exit at 6 minutes real time flat. 6 minutes flat real time? 6 minutes. Well, 6 minutes. Leaving the score at 0-2 as we move on to the next of our maps. That being Ambrose Island. Picked by Meekah themselves, of course. With Paris banned by Ducker and Berlin banned by Meekah. So a very strong start taking the opponent's map. And a very clean GG going to Meekah with... Oh my god. I'm still... With condolences to Ducker. Because I'm still kind of reeling from that side KO. That was awful. Just bloody awful. From Boychuk in the chat, what's up with the Ambrose icon? Don't worry about it. You know how piracy is these days. They just steal everything, including their own flags. They didn't want me to have it. As we have about 1 minute and 30 seconds until we arrive to the pirate island in question. with a lifetime performance of 2 wins and 5 losses on Ducker's end and a personal best of 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Whilst on Meekah's end, we got a lifetime performance of 4 wins and 5 losses with a personal best of 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Again, a better personal best for Meekah compared to Ducker. But we will see here that both our players do have a negative lifetime performance. Although, this has been said before, but we'll say it again. That can totally depend on the spins themselves and the opponents you go up against. Not to mention the fact that Meekah has a chance to turn this into a perfectly even 50% win rate if they manage to win this particular round, so to say. And to be fair, odds do seem good, but this is Ducker we're talking about. Ducker could very easily turn this round and the match itself around. So just keep your eyes peeled on both of our players, and we'll see how this turns out. That is some good water. With 3 seconds until the spin arrives, let's see what we got. It is Noel Crest with a kitchen knife as the cook, and Akka with consumed poison as the metal worker. Okie doke. From Peter. Right, I haven't mentioned Peter yet. Our lovely admin. Huge shout outs to you for adminning this match. I don't know if the spin is bad. I don't know, Ambrose. It's not that bad. It's just fun to get consumed poison, because this is one of the few maps where the consumed poison condition isn't that bad, honestly. And this might be a bit of a spicy take, but I'm gonna say that applies for both targets. I like Noel consumed poison, actually. As we will see, Meekah being the first of our players to load in, getting a cook disguise right off the bat, having done the standard Seeker for Noel Crest and Social Hub start. With a... Right, we will see a similar strategy from Ducker as well, and a random fun fact from Pack in the chat. This is the 4th time Ducker and Meekah have played each other, with Meekah currently winning the series 2-1. The only map they have played more than once in these matches is Miami, which is split 1-1 between the two. Thank you very kindly, Pack, for this information. Saves me some trouble of looking it up. As we will see, Meekah is by the bathroom stall where Noel is puking, just waiting for that very annoying cook to just finally move away from the window, and that's the kill.
That's Crest taken care of.
Just needs to dump him in the box like so. There we go. And now it's just moving on to Akka now with plenty of time to spare for the consumed timing. Meekah currently on 1 minute and 36 seconds in game time. Ducker getting the kill now, and I believe the cook was in the window there actually, and Ducker managed to get it without being spotted. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Ducker. You lucky duck. So now... So, slower real time, but faster in-game time on Ducker's end. Ooh, right, the whoosh from the pirate there when jumping into the window. Ducker is... Wait, Ducker isn't going to poison the vodka glass, right? Okay, Ducker is poisoning the vodka glass, never mind. The one in the meeting room between Noel and Akka, as Meekah gets spotted dragging the body inside Akka's compound, it seems. Okay. Oh my. Okay. I unfortunately, I was a bit distracted by Ducker, so I didn't quite catch that, but... Okay, so Meekah was in the pirate's compound, knocked out a body, presumably a pirate, was dragging it, and was caught by one of the guards by the gate, I believe. And we have some theorizing from Rupan in the chat that Meekah might have been planning to poison in the office? Like a glass in Aka's office up on the watchtower, I would presume? Which is... Well, I will be honest. I wasn't prepared for either of these poison spots. I'm used to the one in the, so to say... Oh, what's it called? What's it called? The room with the two pirates who are just chilling by the bar. That's the one I'm used to, but... My. Andrupon from the chat again. Between Ducker going for the signal and Meekah for the office, this is gonna take a while. Potentially.
That's Crest.
I don't dare say anything for sure, but potentially, yeah. As Meekah gets a faster kill this run compared to last run, if I remember the in-game times correctly. 1 minute and 30 seconds now as Meekah eliminated Noel just a few moments prior. It is now, let's see, going in the chef disguise, behind the pirates across the metal roof. Throws a durian to these two pirates that I mentioned earlier. Careful with the whoosh, Meekah. Meekah's got it. It's fine. Ducker climbing up on the radio tower and getting 2 whooshes in a row. Because they're climbing as a metal worker. Oh my stars. 4 minutes and 6 seconds in-game time now as we speak. Ducker's careful of this one... pirate up here. It's going to knock him out with crowbar and then activate the signal like so. My. And Meekah, right, this is the poison spot. Here it is. This is the poison spot that we're used to. It might have been that Meekah was trying to get a pirate disguise so that they would have been allowed to poison it there, so to say. And just change their strategy to throwing the durian onto the 2 pirates instead and poisoning as chef. That might have been the thought process. But admittedly speaking, I am not sure. There's no way for me to, like, know what the players are thinking right at this moment. But that is my suspicion, so to say. That is my best guess. With Ducker having eliminated the satellite control unit as well, so we got that confirmed. And it's just waiting for Aka now to take a drink. Meekah, in a similar position, has not yet detonated the satellite, but is waiting for Aka to drink, so to say. And again, we have some more speculation from the chat. Okay, there's the Aka kill, by the way. But we have some more speculation from the chat that maybe that Aka maybe doesn't drink on her own. She might have to like drink together with Noel. And I unfortunately can't remember how that particular story goes. But either way, it is too late for us to find out as Meekah has exited with 6 minutes and 47 seconds real time. Ducker being paused in the inventory menu, it seems. And so, that will confirm the score being 0-4, going to Meekah, with the first of our RNG maps being Chongqing. So yeah, that was... You know, this isn't the first time that we've seen some shenanigans occur from a consumed poison kill condition. I thought that was fun. And now, since Meekah won that round, they have a perfect 50% win record on Ambrose. So big congrats on that. With the records in Chongqing being a lifetime performance of 7 wins and 6 losses for Ducker, a personal best of 5 minutes and 34 seconds. And for Meekah, a lifetime performance of 3 wins and 7 losses with a personal best of 4 minutes and 45 seconds. I believe... Right, so 10 matches total for Meekah, 13 for Ducker. Okay, I thought it might have been the same amount of matches, but that was a bit That was exaggerating a bit now, wasn't it? And now, with 1 minute and 15 seconds until we arrive. Let's see. I have... Now I'm just reading the chat. I'm just seeing if I can steal any conversation topics from the chat. Otherwise, I'll just sip on my water and just try and rest my throat, I guess. I don't know. Turns out, when you talk a lot, and you talk a lot without taking proper pauses, your throat suffers the consequences of that. One thing that I can steal from the chat, however, is that we have Pack hoping for a reverse sweep incoming. Meekah just detonated that gas canister. We also have Channel Reindeer in the chat, of course, our other Serbian player. Ducker, of course, being Serbian and Meekah being a lovely Canadian. And now, with 5 seconds until we arrive, let's see what we have here. It is Hush, the letter opener, as the block guard, and Imogen Royce, the Tanto, as the street guard. Immediately from Peter Dutton in the chat. This is a fast spin. Should be fun. Rightio. Starting off as a block guard on Meekah's end, getting the 2 drone as soon as possible. And yeah, Meekah just looked at Hush, confirmed that they're taking out the phone, and it's all good. Ducker starting off as a block guard as well, but is not doing 2 drone. Moving up as soon as possible. The letter opener, of course. That is in Hush's desk when Hush talks with Royce, and the Tanto is in the relaxation room itself. You will see Meekah picking up these items as we speak. And there we go. There's the Tanto. Whilst Hush is busy isolating themselves on Meekah's end, and Ducker having isolated Hush in the office like so. Got the letter opener kill. Very nicely done. 40 seconds in-game time as well for Ducker. And now getting the Tanto with only Imogen left. And of course the street guard disguise. Meekah. It is now time. Knocking out the bodyguard. Knocking out Hush. Letter opener in hand. That is Hush down. And with 1 minute and 15 seconds in-game time, and with Imogen moving up to isolate herself, this is a very good situation for Meekah to be in. We will see that they will climb down this pipe to the ground floor below. Sorry, to the ICA facility below. As Ducker cleanly got a street guard disguise, having sedated one of them and distracted the other. And, taken the disguise right from their back. And Meekah dropping a bleg for these 2 street guards and getting their disguise. That's Imogen coming up the stairs to the entrance to the facility. 2 minutes in-game time now as we speak. We had a recce question mark from the chat a bit back, but it's going to be very, very tight. Imogen is investigating the sedated guard bodies. Meekah has knocked out Royce's bodyguard, trying to make some distractions. Oh boy, getting the kill, but they might have NPCs investigating. No. Oh, okay, Meekah. Okay, knocking out the 2 NPCs just outside the entrance. Ducker got Royce down in the ICA facility. Made a quick exit right after that. This is going to be a photo finish. Okay. We had some shenanigans from both our players. GG's, yes, GG's first and foremost. I will admit, I was particularly focused on the shenanigans on Meekah's end. I will admit that much. Oh my days, that was close. That was really, really close with how Imogen made her way out of the facility like that and just, I don't know, juggling around the bodies and oh my. Oh, bloody heck. Right. Yeah, let's have a look see here. Players finished 10.42 seconds apart, with Ducker in the lead, having finished with 2 minutes and 51 seconds real time, and Meekah having finished with 3 minutes and 1 second real time. Rounded to the nearest number, mind you. And the map record was 2 minutes and 39 seconds from Moo. Thank you, Pack, from the chat for mentioning it. And, well, we have a few scenarios. The scenarios are as follows. 1, Meekah wins the map, and we end this with a clean sweep of 0 to 6. 2, Ducker wins the map, and the score is at 2 to 4. And we will... Right, yeah, score ends at 2 to 4, and we will continue forward with this match. The third scenario is that this is a tie. The third scenario is that this is a very close tie, and the score will be at 1 to 5. And in which case, I believe we continue as well. Because we still have 2 maps left. And in that scenario, Ducker has an opportunity to win both of those maps and get this to a perfectly even score of 5 to 5. Oh, that would be fun. I suppose now's as good a time as any to just rest my throat for a moment. So, yeah. I'll be away for about 30 seconds, 1 minute. See you in a bit. And I am back. Thank you for your patience. Let's see. Globalk does this fantastic thing where he has that head-to-head that head-to-head scene where he shows how the Ducker how the players' stats compare to each other. I unfortunately don't have that set up. I will hopefully have that set up for the future though, as we have a result coming in right as I was speaking. Ducker loaded ones for 8.3 seconds. Meekah loaded ones for 3.5 seconds. Ducker increases his lead to 15.22 seconds, winning the map, and thus leaving the score at 2 to 4. And pardon me, I believe the neighbors downstairs were just talking. I don't know. Yeah, pardon me. We have a match on our hands. We have a continued match on our hands, with Isle of Scale being the next of our RNG maps. Now, we have a request from Ducker I believe... hang on. I was thinking if Ducker might have said that they wanted a 4-minute delay, if I'm reading that correctly. Ah, yes, okay, it's been updated now on the spin link. Never mind. Yes. So Isle of Scale is next with a Ducker. Yep, here's one of the maps that Ducker has played a lot. 18 wins and 9 losses for personal best of 5 minutes and 13 seconds. And Meekah having a perfect 50% record with 4 wins and 4 losses and a personal best of 3 minutes and 52 seconds. And if you look here at the very bottom of the screen, we will see that we have a head-to-head between these players. These players have played Isle of Scale against each other before, with Meekah having the lead at 1 win. 1 win for this map. Very, very nice. And then, of course, we have the map record over there in for fun. It's 2 minutes and 24 seconds because, of course. Because, of course. We're just optimizing this game more and more for every tourney. It's absurd. And yeah, as Largesso mentions in the chat, 18 wins is a lot. Like, Ducker is a 6-time RR champion for a reason, been in the game for a long time. I mean, I think I've mentioned the stats before, but we might as well since we've got some time to kill. What do we got? Ducker. You have a win rate of 69%. Nice. Your debut was in Roulette Rivals 1. And ever since then, you have competed in... Yep, I'm just confirming here. Yep, this is... I believe this is every single Roulette Rivals tournament. Yep. Forgive me for slipping that from my mind. Yeah, Ducker is one of the players who has played in every single Roulette Rivals tournament. I think once upon a time, I remembered in... Okay, yeah, it's Ducker and Frote competed in all 21. Yeah. My mind was essentially scrambled on which two they were, and if there's potentially anyone else. No one else has. Okay, thank you, Pack. Thank you, Pack, for unscrambling my mind, so to say. Yeah, it's impressive. It really, really is. It really, really is incredibly impressive, and I have a huge amount of respect for this. Now, everyone, we have 15 seconds until we arrive. Will Meekah take this match point? Or will we perhaps get this to a super close 4-4 or even a 3-5? Let's see. It is Zoe Washington with a sniper rifle as a custodian, and Sophia Washington with a starfish as the master of ceremonies. Datan, I see your tee-hee in the chat. There is a starfish in this map, and it is infamous. It's an incredibly infamous item to get. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see if Meekah can give a perfect example on this, being the first of our players to load in, starting off by the pier, as one usually does when that dreaded starfish enters the spin, with Ducker now following suit. Let's see here. Okay, so look at this from Ducker. That's a lot of pistol shots just going off right off the bat. So we have 2 different strategies from our players right off the bat. And we will see that those 2 guards are just looking in that corner. Ducker moving over to this side of the pier to shoot out the plank and reveal the starfish. And now with all the panic that the guards are doing, they'll be running way, way away, leaving the path clear for Ducker to move on through. I cannot explain all of the shenanigans that just happened on Ducker's end. I cannot explain all of the shenanigans. But I hope that makes it clear of just the lengths people go to get this absolutely horrid starfish. Right, and Meekah, of course, got the starfish earlier by sniping the plank. Both of our players in the castle itself. With Ducker having the teensiest, tiniest lead. But that can very easily change as we have some differing strategies from our players in terms of maneuvering this castle. Meekah climbing up on this castle wall. Snipe! Sniping a camera and getting spotted while doing so. Going in for a replan as Ducker is in the Master of Ceremonies room, knocking out the man in question, and of course the guard and custodian that's in here. So now this room is clear for a potential Zoe Washington isolation. And of course, Ducker having both of the kill conditions required for Sophia Washington. 2 minutes and 5 seconds in-game time. She's up there in the Architect's Lounge. Making a pistol shot to make a target lockdown up the stairs on Ducker's end. Very interesting. I don't believe I've seen that. I think it's been a while since I've last seen it. Oh, and look at this from Meekah. That's shooting out the plank with the pistol again. But this is the... Yeah, this is the thing that can happen. If you don't get that first shot, those guards go there and investigate the starfish. And it makes it really, really hard to get the starfish without being spotted. As Ducker got the kill on Sophia Washington just a few seconds ago, with her having, I believe she either ran or locked down in that couch room where the constant walks through. And it's very, like, that was a very good isolation for that matter. And a really clean kill, so well done, Ducker. Going in here to get their stash in the hallway. Meekah having successfully gotten the starfish once again and just needs to make up for lost ground. Whilst Ducker, path seems not right now. Apologies. Apologies for my phone. Where were we? Yes, Ducker in the Master of Ceremonies outfit. Back in the Master of Ceremonies room. And getting the Celtic Custodian disguise in question. Right, and the path is seemingly clear for a Master of Ceremonies isolation, so to say. But it doesn't seem like Ducker is going for that. Instead, exiting the room in question. 4 minutes in-game time now as Zoe enters this room. Right, look at this. She's just outside the bathroom after having been in the art exhibition. And Ducker, having dropped a well-placed durian, can just get Zoe in the bathroom. Hopefully very, very quickly. And I mean, yeah, just look at this. Like, I mean, the chat is saying it better than I ever could. Goated optimization. So clean. Smooth as silk. Incredible run. Dude's a player. Very well done. Perfect timing for Ducker. And that's that. 5 minutes and 52 seconds real time as Ducker exits scale. Jeez. Very, very well done. Oh, you gotta be kidding with me. You got... Dang it. Dang it. 4-4. We have down to the wire 4-4 between these absolutely fantastic players. And the final RNG map of the match is Dartmoor. And, you know, completely unrelated, of course. Completely unrelated, of course, is the fact that Joker J entered the chat just before Dartmoor was revealed. And regarding the win records themselves, we can... Oh, wow. Oh, some more fun facts from Pack. Some more fun facts from Pack. That being, Dartmoor being played means that Ducker and Meekah have now faced off on 13 of 19 maps. That's really, really fun. As we have 9 wins and 4 losses and 1 tie for Ducker, a personal best of 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And on Meekah, we have 8 wins, 1 loss, 0 ties, and a personal best of 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Good job, 47.
I have...
You now have both
what's going on here?
Edwards from the London Vault.
Shouldn't be anything too bad, but I'm just lowering the volume of both our players. There we go. That should be good. Bloody heck, I've just been stuttering during all of this. 30 seconds. Yes, less than 30 seconds until we arrive to Dartmoor. The final map of the match. The final map to decide it all between these players. Sitting on 1 point each in the Swiss stage. Are both of them going to end up with 1.5? Or are one of them going to move up with 2 points? Let's have a look-see. It is Alexa Carlisle with a loud explosive weapon as the lawyer. Go! Ducker just hovering the mouse over Zachary's bedroom, just thinking it through. Meekah... Of course I'm commentating the loadouts. Meekah now switching to Zachary's bedroom, having switched up their items first. Both of our players loading in at the same time. Meekah loading in first. Has the emetic gas grenade in hand and will get this isolation on Alexa Carlisle. No, they will not! That is a rip immediately. Oh, but that is the same rip for Ducker as well. 1 load each on each player. Get that ticked. 1 load each for each player. That's going to make photo finish calculation even worse. Now, look at that. Meekah gets the isolation off on Alexa, having successfully thrown the gas grenade this time. And on Ducker's end, will Ducker succeed? No! That's another load! That is another load for Ducker. Look at that ragdoll on the lawyer from Meekah. Look at it. Having gotten the lawyer disguise now on Meekah's end, just waiting for Alexa to enter the bathroom as we speak. And it is a loud explosive weapon, so you would be wise to try and get the bodyguard out of the way in some way. Either by knocking them out, or a gun flash, or a panic in some way. We will see. Ducker having subdued the bodyguard in the lawyer's room, gotten the lawyer disguise after having, of course, successfully gotten the gas grenade on Alexa earlier. Meekah having now placed down the explosive for Alexa Carlisle. Just needs to... What's the plan here? Oh, Meekah's going to calmer Alexa's bodyguard. Oh, interesting. Wait, what are you doing? Meekah? Uh-oh. Wait, what's Meekah's plan? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so Meekah calmed the bodyguard outside Alexa's bathroom, then got the disguise, got ripped while getting the disguise in question. We had immediately from the chat, not enough sedatives. Might have used that dart on the bodyguard by mistake when they could have used it to get one of the tokens instead. That might have been the situation. Is now having trouble getting the lawyer disguise because of ragdoll shenanigans. Oh no! With Ducker having cleanly made the kill like a while ago and gotten both the tokens, and I didn't even catch the real time in time. Ducker wins. Ducker completes the reverse sweep. Bloody heck. Look at that mouse. Look at that mouse spinning around on Ducker's end. That's how you know they're happy. Oh. Wow. GG's, of course. GG's. Well done, Ducker. Well done, especially on the reverse sweep. I'm still... Whew. Right, I'm still processing everything, but while I'm doing that, we can move on to the brackets. We will see if this has been updated. I believe... Yeah, so Ducker is now in 13th place with 2 points and a 2-point difference. And Meekah, where are you? Meekah is still on the left-hand side of the leaderboard at 25th place with 1 point and a 0 difference. Yes, thank you, Phil from the chat. And moving on to the upcoming matches themselves. Oh, bloody heck. We have Some Random Person versus Crescent in 4 hours and 10 minutes. And then shortly after that, in 5 hours, it's Kamboychuk versus Day Nomos. And then after that, it's Nezuko-chan versus Quality. Oh my, look at these lineups. Magic Day versus C. Oh! It's the fellas from Group C, from Division C in Roulette League. I've played against both of them. And then Chris versus Moo right after that as well. And we have some casters set up, as we can see here, Glabalk and Aphrodite. And then, of course, the matches tomorrow. Whew. Right, I'll try to wrap this up then. GG's once again to both of our players. Some absolutely insane and terrible and sometimes impressive rips from both of our players, and like a constant back and forth match. That was like, wow, that was great. And well, I like, condolences to Meekah, of course, but Meekah played so well is the thing. Meekah played so well in the maps of this round that this isn't something to be ashamed of, is what I'm saying. This was a great match. This was a great match for both our players. And I'm gonna end it at that. Thank you as well to everyone who's been watching for being such a very lovely audience. Thank you, Peter, for being our admin. I believe that's everything. I'm gonna rest now. See y'all around. Bye.